Aloha, Jackie here. Thanks for joining me today on making a card. Similar to the cards that we've made in the last two videos, wanted to make a gift card holder using Sale-a-bration. We have only one more week of Sale-a-bration. Ends February 28th, 2021. We are going to be using Approaching Perfection. Happy birthday card, of course. And then we are going to be using paper from the what is this, Paper Blooms Designer Series paper. This is another nice set. I'm not sure if I used any of this paper in any of my videos, so I figured I'd better go ahead and use them as they are in the catalog. This stamp set, or here, Paper Blooms is right there, first page, and here it is, of course, free, Approaching Perfection, and then there's some samples there. Okay, we are using for our base cardstock. This is Night of Navy. This is a 4 1/4 by 11 inch. This is a different size of card that we normally do, or that I normally do. This one here is scored at 5 1/2, and then I scored it at or it's 1 1/2 and 5 1/2. Okay, and then scrap pieces of cardstock. This is white cardstock, and then this one here is Rococo Rose, but I think this one here is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And the designer series paper that I just showed you, this was cut at, I'm trying to find the way it goes here. It was a 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut off 1 1/2. The same amount that I went ahead and scored here, I cut a piece off. And we are, like the last time, going to be using the opposite side of the card. And I'm looking for, I went ahead and also cut some pieces for the inside, as we normally do inside of the card. Here it is, and we are, you know, this one here is 5 1/2 by 4, and we're gonna go ahead and adhere that there. And this wet, I'm using wet glue, liquid glue, and of course a little goes a long way on there. It gives me wiggle room time, so I can go ahead and put it all the way to the edge of the cardstock. Okay, and then let's go ahead and burnish our score lines that we have. And this is the time now to go ahead and check to make sure it's all level or even cut. And I see I don't know if that happens with you folks when you guys cut your cardstock. Sometimes the cardstock actually lifts up from going into the groove of the cutter, but you just take your bone folder and smooth it out, and it'll smooth down. Yeah, see, I can see I gotta replace my blade because it's fraying or getting fuzzy at the end. And of course a little goes a long way, so I'm just putting a little bit of glue over here to seal up our pocket. And like I said, that will be for the gift card. See, slides in. And then this here will go ahead and adhere to the inside of the card. My in frame there. Centering as best as I can, seeing that all sides have an even amount. Okay, and then this one here will go here. Yeah, can only go one way, if not it'll be sticking out. So how is everyone today? Hope everyone's doing good. Okay, then we'll go ahead and get some stamping done. We'll bring that back in a little bit, but here we're using Night of Navy ink. With if things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. Night of Navy ink. Oh, look, I really put it in there. That looks good. Then we are going to use some Seaside spray. Tap, tap, tap lightly because it's very thin. It's a balloon. It's going to put it here to the side, and then one more crisscrossing up to the top. That looks good too. Let that dry for a little bit, and then on the inside I was thinking of petal pink. There is a little bit of petal pink here in the card, so I was thinking of bringing in petal pink for some candles here at the bottom. It'll be very, very light. Then we have a happy birthday sentiment with Rococo Rose. Let's see if I got that straight. Pretty good. And let's put that off to the side to dry, and then I'll move my stamps over since I did not clean them, and bring in our mini Stampin' Cut Embosser machine. And it's plates, so we're going to need plate 1, plate 2. Can you tell I've used that quite a few times? And we're using dies from the Circle Dies, layering dies. Trying to get this in here. Number 2 on top again for our sandwich, and then we'll roll it through, crank it through. Hope I'm not shaking the camera too much. Okay, some of my pea got cut off there, but that's okay. See, my plate's warping a little, so I'm going to turn, or it's bending a little. I don't know if you can see that. Just a little, so I'm going to turn it over. Putting in the second die, scallop circle. Cranking that through. Okay, closing up the mini Stampin' Emboss machine. I'm going to take this and then glue this onto here. Oh, I got some glue on my finger. Centering this on the scallop circle. Trying to center it. Glue didn't harden yet, so I had time to move it around just a tiny bit. And taking some dimensionals. Gonna put it on there. And we're just gonna center it right there on the top of the card. Not done yet, not done yet. Gonna get some rhinestones, basic rhinestones. Put that in the middle, the big one, best as I can. Then one on each side for some bling bling. How do you like that? And then I did have a bowl made already. and was going to put it here off to the side. There, what do you think about that? And I did make one earlier. I did make the bows in a little different areas, so maybe that's why my P got kind of cut off here on the one we did together. And then I put the bow dead center at the bottom of the circle and not on the side. And on the inside, just a tiny bit of difference also. I used the Rococo Rose for the candles, and then the happy birthday in the night of navy. But this one here, we did it in Rococo Rose. So which one do you like better? Bow in the center or bow on the side? Huh? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for joining me today. If you need any of these Stampin' Up! Products, I do have my online store website located in the description of this video. Any orders received, thank you so much. I'm very grateful for your orders and your support. Thanks again for joining me. Have a great day. Come back again soon. Bye.